Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Current blood sugar is at 7, and you saw this from yesterday, but all morning I've been in much better control. So how does this interpret into the long part? 65% time and range, so that's a plus. 35% above. 10.9 we have dropped. It's only been 0.2 of a point, but we still dropped. Today I want to discuss oddball symptoms. Are they really as oddball as I think? Stay tuned and we'll be right back to begin our wonderful discussions. If you notice, today is a little bit shorter intro, but we'll make up for it, I'm sure, because I have a lot. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. My oddball symptoms. Well, are they really symptoms or are they blood sugar results? You determine for yourself. My blood sugar has always been way far out. I can be high, I can be low, I can have perfect days. We've seen that a number of times. When I show you my time and range, that could be 100, and you can make it 100 too. But for me and other labile diabetics, we can have issues. And so making sure we get things done and be more alert. The reason why I'm doing this video is yesterday I had a discussion with my diabetic nurse, and she said I'm doing a lot, but I could be doing more. So let's take a look at first my symptoms and where to take them from here to get to better control. Stay tuned. No, let's stay tuned. Let's just keep going. I already did the intro, didn't I? Yes, I did. So, first of all, what is it like as a labile diabetic? You basically don't know what your blood sugars are going to do for that day. Again, I could be very low for the day, I could be very high, or anywhere in between. As we could see in yesterday's video, I dropped fairly quickly and came down. It's great that I came down, but coming down like that, no wonder I was totally exhausted. You don't realize that when your blood sugars fluctuate like that, your physical being can feel it. And I'm just like, okay. Last night, I think it was around 8, I just totally passed out. I fell asleep. Yeah, I guess it was around 8, and I slept till 6 today. And it was well needed. Now, I'm alert, I'm more active. Let's bring my head up just a tad, shall we? There we go. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Okay, so, symptoms. For years of trying to bring my blood sugars down to the lowest it could be, after years of having super high blood sugars, my body started to not feel the low blood sugar. That is a critical and crucial aspect. If you lose your ability to feel a low blood sugar, you could end up all over the place. I have, and I've mentioned this before, been found unconscious on street corners in the middle of a busy Vancouver intersection. You don't feel it. I could be sitting here talking to you, and just so I verify, current blood sugar is at 6.9, so I'm not low. But blood sugar can drop down to 2, and I'd still be here sitting, talking away. If I start to feel, oh, I'm getting a little down, or my eyes are kind of focused, we have an issue. And I need to be starting protocol. In fact, with this now, seeing where you're dropping, you should be starting to know when you're going low. Back then, I didn't have any sensors. I would just had an insulin pump, and that was giving me insulin. Some days I would just go with a shot. Now, could I have given extra insulin? Sometimes, maybe. But I lost my abilities to feel what a low blood sugar is. That is why I kind of say, and again, I'm not your doctor, so verify with your doctor what you should be. But my blood sugar is wanting to be at 6 and above. A lot of people think, oh, well, yes, let's keep it at 4. I like 4. But if you keep it too low all the time, you do have the chance to have a low blood sugar and not be able to be told or feel that you're having it. With that gone, I thought, well, next will be the highs. Well, your highs aren't really affected. I don't know why. They're two different endocrine systems, I've been told. Don't quote me exactly on that. But what to do? So I can go high for a number of reasons, being illness, stress on the day. I know sometimes that when I get upset, my blood sugar can rise a bit. But I also have high blood sugars for who knows what reasons. A lot of people will treat, after having severe lows, start saying, well, I'm not going to have a low again, and they start running high blood sugars. This can affect your whole system. While having low where I don't feel them, my worst one was trying to come down from highs back down to normal blood sugar and try to maintain it. That little drop, I felt the worst. And I kept doing it. I kept going into this cycle. Hello, person not taking care of themselves. So, one thing I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to try to regulate my blood sugar, see where it is. One of the things we have in place is if I have a low blood sugar, below 6, we start treating. That usually is ginger ale, wait 15 minutes, test again. If still low, then start with cranberry juice and crackers, I believe. Then, cranberry juice and pudding, that's it. And then we end up with crackers. And if it doesn't work, we go back. The whole idea for me is to get different type sugars so that my body can start to utilize them and use them quicker. Does it work? Yeah, it helps quite a bit. Saves me from the glucagon needle. God, I hate the glucagon, but I think everyone does. But highs now, we have a plan. My pump, well, this is just my phone. My pump, let's get my pump here. My pump here is to do most of the work. If I'm just high, it should be reading and giving me my insulin. If I start showing ketones and I'm high, I will be giving X amount of insulin as a correction and then adding 1.5%. But if I don't have any ketones or less than 1.5, just correction on this. Does it work? Well, we really haven't had a chance to play around with it to see if things do work better. But that's the plan. I wanted a plan for when I'm low and a plan for when I'm high. And this is what we're going. I can be unstable at times, and I'm thinking back to a video I did where I said it should be easier if you keep yourself tighter control. Well, hello, physician, heal thyself. Meaning, I'm not a physician, but diabetic, heal thyself. And trying to get yourself in tight control works. Will I always be the perfect little diabetic? Probably not. But trying to work it out so that we can live a better life and won't have to be going over to the hospital all the time. Combat the highs before they go critical. That's the whole aspect. This pump is awesome. It corrects an awful lot of the issues I have by giving me correction dose all day long. 24 times a day. What is it? 855 times per day. Let's just figure this out, shall we? Okay, so come on, okay. So 60 divided by 5 times 24. 288 times. I know there were 8s in it, but 288 times a day, it'll give me a reading of where my blood sugar is going, where it's directed. We should take part and learn and grow with these numbers. Have I been doing them? Well, probably not as religious as I should. And now we're going to prove my diabetic nurse wrong in a fun way. I'm not out to, oh, she's wrong. Everything I do is right. No, this is a learning tool for me as well. While I give you advice, it's where I've gone in my diabetes career. And today we launch for me to take care of myself. We start with this oddball understanding of my symptoms and what can happen to me. Also, if you're running at a tighter control, there's chances that your hypoglycemia unawareness could come back and could make you feel your lows. Trust me, it may sound great that you don't feel your lows and you can just keep working away, but it's no fun when you just drop. They have to call an ambulance. You're hooked up to IVs, going to emergency. I don't want that anymore. So we're going to work on that. And from this day forward, I want you to call me out. If I haven't done what I say I'm going to do, call me out on it, but be a positive way of calling out. I'm going to do my best, but you need to come along with me. And maybe if you decide to do something like this, we can all help you. That's one of the things I wanted for this channel, was that we could all come together, help each other, be the best we can be. So from this point on, we continue. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.